I had a very pleasant good day to you, everyone, and welcome into another edition of my show. I'm Hank Irwin, and glad to have you along. Today we are here in Calera, Alabama, just south of Birmingham. In back of me is the Heart of Dixie Railroad Calera Shelby engine. It's pulling the Pumpkin Patch Express during the month of October, and I thought I'd come down and show you one of the best kept hidden secrets of Alabama and a way to make a memory that'll last a lifetime by taking your kids on the Pumpkin Patch Express. You're going to enjoy the show. We're going to show you some great things, introduce you to some great people, so I want you to stay around. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you around. When you first enter the visitor center at the Heart of Dixie Railroad in Calera, Alabama, you'll quickly realize that this is a very special place. In fact, it is the official state museum for railroads, and it has a yard full of vintage engines and cars, some that date back 100 years back into the 1800s. This is a very special place where families can bring their youngsters and let them get up close and personal to these ancient vintage engines and experience railroading at its best, especially during the month of October when the Heart of Dixie sponsors its annual Pumpkin Patch Express.
Hey, Pumpkin Patch Express is a fun family activity here at the Heart of Dixie Railroad Museum. You know, autumn is everyone's favorite time of year, and there's nothing better than a train ride in autumn, and there's nothing better than a train ride to the Pumpkin Patch here at the Heart of Dixie. We take the train ride down the track about 15 minutes till we come to the Pumpkin Patch. You get off the train there, and there's all sorts of activities for the kids. There's a jump station and a hay ride and coloring and temporary tattoos and lots of fun activities that are all included with your train ride ticket. So that's why families really enjoy coming to this event. After about half hour at the Pumpkin Patch, you get back on the train, pumpkin in hand, of course, and continue the train ride, come all the way back here to Calera. It's a great day for everyone.
When the train pulls out of the yard headed down the line, you can tell it's going to be a great day headed toward the Pumpkin Patch in Calera, Alabama. And I've got the president of Heart of Dixie Railroad with me. This is Jim Garnett. He's a great guy. He is in charge of this wonderful complex. And Jim, delighted to come down. Tell me about Heart of Dixie.
Well, Hank, first of all, we're glad to have you down here. Appreciate any time you visit with us. But the Heart of Dixie, this is where you find out about all of that railroad history for the state of Alabama. It's right here. You can see we're the state museum for the railroad, so we've got all the history here. You wanna find out what happened in the 1800s with the railroad in the state of Alabama? Come on down. We've got it. Got a wonderful museum on the inside just beyond this wall. Got a lot of good artifacts for the state of Alabama. Railroads, we got models in there. We got little live steamers representing steam locomotives. We got a lot of pictures that show the way it was years ago, things that don't even exist today. We've got pictures of them, and we've got, as I said, artifacts and so forth. So it's just a great place to be.
So, now that we know the background of the Heart of Dixie Railroad, we are aboard the train headed down the line to the Pumpkin Patch in Calera, Alabama.